Welcome to BMX Race Hub and your Glasgow UCI BMX World Championships track guide, brought to you by Crucial BMX. So here we are in Glasgow. This will be the scene of the World Championships this summer in August. Really looking forward to it. It's a long track, it's over 400 meters long. It was built before 2018 for the European Championships. There's been a few races here, but it's changed quite a lot in the last few months actually, ready for the World Championships. So it's slightly mellowed out, it's still as long. It's going to be really exciting. The berms are great shape, so I think the racing is going to be excellent here. So let's go and have a look at some of the key features. So looking at the first key feature, the start hill and first straight. As you can see over my right shoulder, you've got the 5 meter challenge start hill. Over my other shoulder, the 8 meter pro section, if you like, pro start hill. Pretty steep, both of them. Probably a bit slippery if it's raining. Obviously today, bone dry, really lovely. You can probably also hear background noise. There's still a lot of work going on, but it's very much work in progress. The track is in really good condition, and they're just building out the hard standing area for seating and whatever. So it's going to be a really good venue, I must say. Looking forward to that. So as you probably just saw there, coming down the start hill into that first jump, there's a transition to deal with. You've got lots of different options. Smaller riders trying to get the jump on, the larger riders definitely manualing through early on the gas, attacking the straight, a lot of pedaling, and especially a lot of pedaling into the first corner. So let's go and take a look at that now. Okay, next feature, first corner. So a really long pedal in actually to the corner. So you've got a triple here with a step down onto the tarmac, on the gas all the way into the corner. Late apex, see where the tarmac join is there, probably pedaling in almost to that point there, kind of whole shot line I suppose. You see the big wall behind me, so the smaller riders will probably have a sort of a low line, trying to minimize the distance they're traveling. The faster ones obviously going to be going up that berm quite a lot higher and cutting back across the challenge line, or of course on the pro section lining up for the big jumps down the second straight. So yeah, really interesting late apex corner. Okay, next feature, the entire second straight and second corner. It's a long way from the first corner. You can see the wall of the exit of the first turn, and obviously the pro and the challenge sections behind me. On the challenge side, so the far side here, you've got some big features, but you've got a really big pedal between those features. So those riders that have been to Cyclopark before, it's kind of like a long Cyclopark second straight, really similar, and of course getting across into the corner. We'll have a look at the corner in a second. On the pro side, 3 really big features, one with a pump down, but obviously got to get that clean. Momentum is absolutely key on both sides into this second corner, which from the pro line is going to be super tight. There's going to be a lot of action in this corner. Okay, we're in the bowels of the second corner here. As you can see, it's really flat on the inside. Big pedal from the challenge side, obviously trying to get that corner from the pro line, but a big flat bit in the middle, in the bottom here. Trying not to go too far uphill on the exit. It's going to be really tempting to go up the berm, but you really want to be getting out of the berm. So there's going to be a huge amount of activity in this second corner, which, as I'm sure you can see, it's pretty big space, pretty big berm. Okay, third straight, it's a long one. There's 14 peaks on this straight, lots of different ways through it, but to be honest, you've already done 200 odd meters of racing, so it's going to be pretty hard work by the time you get here. Sorry there guys. Yeah, obviously loads of different ways through. Can of Iron Brew, by the way, made in Scotland from girders, not an advert. You've got to get through this section with as much speed and momentum as you can, as I was saying, with tired legs. Lots of different options, manuals up, pumping through, manuals down, jumping through different gaps depending on the speed you've got, but for most it's going to be a pretty big pump fest, to be honest. And then this feature here is really interesting. So you've got a roller onto a table. So again, you can pump the roller, or you can manual onto the table, or you can go for a triple out over the table itself if you are that way inclined and have enough speed. And then into the last corner, which we'll go and take a look at now. Okay, last corner, nearly there. A long way from the start hill at this point, probably 300 meters to this point, maybe a bit more. So tired legs, lactic acid building up. Really got to keep it safe and make sure you can get to the line the fastest way and the most reliable way possible. You can see steep entry into this corner, really lovely backside on the jump, but making sure you get that backside is going to be very important. For the smaller ones, there's definitely a pedal in here. You can see again, it's pretty flat in the bottom of the corner. But again, behind me, big wall, really good supportive berm, plenty of grip when you get onto that piece of the track, lining up for the last straight. So again, there's going to be huge amounts of action here. There's a lot of different lines. Can't wait to watch the racing. Okay, that's over 400 meters to this point. You can see even from the last jump, it's a pretty big pedal to the finish line. So that is the track. Let's go on board now for a hot lap.
This is Glasgow World's hot lap.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Manual the first, hit on the gas, roller, manual, into the corner, pedal in, late apex, into the second straight, manual, pick up, manual, into the second corner, late apex again, into third straight, rhythm, triple into the last corner, late apex again, into the last straight. Quite a long track, and then pedal to a finish.
Okay, well that's your track guide for the venue for the UCI BMX World Championships 2023 here in Glasgow. Hope you've enjoyed it. We're really looking forward to the racing. Can't wait. A couple of months' time in August. Thank you, massive thank you to Crucial for sponsoring this track guide. Of course, they'll be trading at the World Championships here in the trade area, so those travelling to the world can order online with them and pick up any parts they need when they get here. So check out the link in the description for Crucial BMX. In the meantime, we really look forward to seeing you trackside soon.